Let's now start with the highlights of the EOY submissions. So starting this year for 2025, 2026, the CALPADS End-of-Year data collection, as I mentioned earlier, has been consolidated into 2 submissions, and each submission will have their own timelines and deadlines, which we will discuss towards the end of this session in much more detail. End-of-Year 1 is a combination of what was formerly End-of-Year 2, 3, and 4. And end of year 2 is largely the data that was previously collected in end of year 1, but also includes the 1-year grad counts that were previously submitted in end of year 3. So as in previous years, you will be submitting these data for the span of the entire academic year between July 1st of 2025 until June 30th of 2026. And so for end of year 1, it includes student behavioral incidents, as well as student absence summary, the cumulative enrollment data, your homeless programs, as well as your RFEP data. In addition to that, you will also be submitting program participation, which previously was submitted in end of year 2, your special education data, and your PSTS for students with disabilities. That is the post-secondary outcomes for prior year completer students with disabilities. And end of year 2 includes the 1-year graduate and completer counts. Again, this was previously submitted in end of year 3, as well as your course completions for grades 7 through 12, the Carnegie units data, and your CT participants and completers, right? And lastly, the work-based learning indicators is also submitted and certified in end of year 2. So those are your new consolidated end of year submissions and the data that you will be submitting. As you can tell, end of year 1 packs more data now. So that means it will take a little bit longer for you to submit this information, and it is really critical that you get started with preparing and data populating your information in your local student information system so you can submit these data on time.